Welcome, this is EminiTradingStrategies for July 23rd, 2015. This can also be used as your tutorial with your daily E-mini Astro report. Each day in your report, I review and summarize the best winning trade setups based on the planetary timing signals from the previous day. And then you also will receive a daily forecast and outlook for the day, a bias for the day, and the most important key levels you're going to be paying attention to when, if broken, will trigger buy or sell signals. Every day I will be sending you key times, which are very important and the most important element to pay attention to. These are times when you're looking for intraday tops or bottoms to unfold, or the biggest reversals and trend changes during the day. The best trade setups generally occur when price is testing a key planetary resistance or support level at a key time. This is a setup for a reversal or trend change during the day. And the guidelines are, if price is trending higher and tests a key level within a few minutes of a key time, that is a setup for a potential top. And then you'd be using an entry technique, which is one technique is when the low of the previous bar is taken out by a few ticks to sell. And then if price is trending lower and tests a key support level within a few minutes of a key time, that is a setup for a bottom. And you'll be watching and waiting for the high of the previous bar to be taken out by a few ticks to go long for confirmation of a reversal up. I use a 4-minute time frame. This timing approach best works with a 4 or 5-minute time frame because there's a few minute time orb around a key time for either the top or bottom to unfold or the actual reversal to occur. I'm also using the Fibonacci Galactic Trader, and as you can see on your screen, there are different colored lines. These lines are support resistance lines based on the actual positions and harmonics of the planets. If you're using a different charting software program, they all include drawing tools, so you can put on a horizontal price line for support resistance, and you can add that to your chart on the daily support resistance levels I send you, and you can include those with your own that you calculate. And you'll find that the planetary support resistance harmonic levels that I send you are by far the most accurate compared to just using traditional technical levels or moving averages. So I'd like to review the setups that occurred on this particular day and the best winning trades based on the planetary timing signals for the day. So today's forecast for Thursday, July 23rd, was key planetary resistance remains at 2109 to 2112, and that held the high on Wednesday, the previous day. A breakout above 2112 would be needed for a new buy signal to confirm an advance that could extend longer into the week. And as you can see on the chart here, the high came in right at this key planetary resistance level at 2110.25, and it extended to 2112, which is actually based on the aspects to Saturn on this particular day, and that was at 2112. Now on the downside, 2100 is a key level, and if broken would trigger another sell signal down to lower levels. And as a general rule, if support, planetary support, is broken during the day, that turns into new resistance, and you can trade off of that. So that's what you're looking for. Support turns into resistance, and this is one of those trading axioms, if you're an experienced trader, that you already know. And then on the other side, if resistance is broken, planetary resistance, you're looking for that to turn into new support during the day, and you can trade off of that if it's tested at a key time of the day for a bottom and as a trade entry. So support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support if they're broken. So let's examine the setups that happened. To begin with, the first key time was 8:37, and we got to turn down, as you can see on this particular bar. And The times that are listed are in Central Time because the data is coming from the Chicago Exchange. The times that I send you in your daily reports are in Pacific Time, so you have to adjust the times to your time zone. I also have a Astro Timer app that will automatically convert you of the times in your time zone anywhere you're living, and that is another option. Or you can just add the times, add the hours to the times to correct for your time zone where you're living and trading. So you see here in the 8:37 time we got to turn down, and next support was at 2106 to 2103, and we held there, consolidated. We got to turn up here right at the 904 time. See the 906 bar? We began to turn up, and we got a retest or a double top. Now the next the time where the top came in was at 9:38 within a few minutes of the 9:35 time. We got a reversal up at the previous time at 9:24. Then it keeps going. We got a retest at the key resistance for the day at 2109 to 2112 within a few minutes of the 9:35 time. Now the next times is listed as strong, and that's 9:51 to 55, and there's an aspect with the moon in Neptune, and we got a lower high compared to the previous high and a consolidation at that time. So when there's a time listed as strong, that's usually when something big is about to happen, because that's when the energy is strongest during the day, and that's when you'd be looking for a top or bottom to unfold or a strong reversal about to occur. So we want to be on alert because we tested resistance, we consolidated at the strong time, but we don't have a buy or sell trigger yet until the next time, which is at 10:07, and that's a reversal bar right here at the 10:10 bar. So within a few minutes of the 10:07 time, we took out the low of the previous bar by more than a few ticks, and then after that it just kept going and didn't look back. Now you'll see the green and red stair step indicator. That's like a moving average, but a more improved version. And when price is below the green stair step, that's defining the trend lower, and this is also used as your trailing stop once you catch a good trade and you're letting the trade run. And then when price is trending higher, there'll be a red stair step below price, and that is also used as your trailing stop. So the best trade signal, sell signal, was at the 10:07 time, and then it never looked back. Now at 10:20 we got another bar, continuation bar lower, and then the E-mini paused for 2 bars here, and then the next key time kicked in. We got another reversal bar down. So even if you weren't short yet and you were waiting till the 10:32, there's the reversal bar down, you would go short there, and then it kept going, kept going. Now we're approaching the most important level of the day on the downside. That's 2100, and it's coming down to a strong time at 10:47 to 10:51. Now I'm glad this is occurring here as an example. Now when price is testing a key level at a strong time, that is a potential setup for a bottom and reversal up. But as you can see on the chart here, there was no reversal bar. There's no signal to buy. So we tested it at the key time, and then we broke straight through. So what would happen here to go long when we tested the 2100 level is we would need a break out above 2101 by more than a few ticks. So we would need a breakout a price to go to about 2175 to consider going long, that for confirmation and that it is a bottom and that we're turning up again. But that never happened. We hit it, and then it broke straight through. So if anything, that was a really good sell signal again at the break of 2100, and from there it just kept going lower. And where did it go? It went to the next planetary support at 2095 indicated. So underneath 2100, 2095 is the next planetary support level, and that's where it found a bottom temporarily and consolidated for about an hour and a half. So since we broke 2100, that's now new resistance. So that's a level we're going to be watching to trade off of as new resistance on the short side. So price came down, and then we have a strong 11:17 time, and you see that stop the move down in its track, and that was right at 20.95. So that was price and time coming together here at 20.95 at the strong 11:17 time, and that stopped the move down in a consolidation. We tested the high end of the range at the strong 11:30 to 11:35 time. We came back down again. We came up again at the 11:53 time. The 12:02 strong time was another high of the trading range, and we came back down. We got a retest at the low at the strong 12:25 time. Now the next signal to buy actually came in at the 12:38 time on the next bar. So here's 12:38, and the E-mini starting to turn up again, but it's not till the next bar that we take out the high of this previous bar. So here's the 12:38 bar, here's 12:42, within a few minutes of that key time, and we take out the high of that bar, and it starts to move, and it keeps going. Now the next time's at 12:56, and that timed an intraday top of the day. So that was an intraday high of the day coming in right at the 12:56 time, and the high was at 2101.50, and that was 1.5 points above 2100 resistance. So as a general rule, the planetary support resistance levels, you're looking for them to hold within a few ticks. Now when the volatility picks up, they can extend about a point to a point and a half, usually above or below the levels. So for this to be a valid buy signal, we need to close through the level and then keep going, and it didn't. It just broke slightly above and then started to turn down again. But since it was trending higher into the key time at 12:56, we're looking for an intraday top. So the E-mini began to turn down again, and then started trading right below and closed below the 2100 level again. We got a minor move down at the Moon-Jupiter sextile, which is a strong time. We tested 2100 and came down, and still trading below 2100. Now here's the next setup. The 13:22 time was an intraday bottom of this minor consolidation. We started to turn up again. We test 2100 at the strong 13:44 time, you see that? And then here's the reversal bar on the next bar, the 13:46 bar. We take out the low of this bar at 13:42, it's right at the strong 13:44 time. There's the reversal bar down. And then we got a strong continuation lower on the next bar. And where did it go? The price continued to trend lower until the 14:11 time. Within a few minutes of that time, it formed another bottom. And the next level of planetary support was at 2090 to 86, and the low came in at 2091.50. So it was 1.5 points above a key planetary support level, and that occurred within a few minutes of the 14:11 time. The next time is listed as strong. There's a Sun-Mercury conjunction that was occurring at 14:23, and we got a minor move up in consolidation. So that conjunction timed pretty much the low of the day in a consolidation. We didn't get a strong buy or sell signal at that time. We did get a move up at the 14:36, reversal up. A minor move at 14:47. Now, the next time is listed as strong at 14:58, and we got another good buy signal right on that bar, as you can see. It took out the high of the previous bar at 2094.25, and there's a reversal bar up. And where did it go? It went right back up to the 2099.25, just 3 ticks below new resistance at 2100. So the 14:58 strong time timed a nice reversal and good trade during the day back up to 2100. So here are the setups for July 23rd, and to recap what was going on this day, the best winner was a retest at the key level here at at 2109 to 2112. We got an excellent sell signal at the 1007 key time, and that was the big winner. There was a good buy signal here at the 1238 time on this bar here at 1242. We got an intraday top here at 1256. We got a retest at 2100, key new planetary resistance, and a strong time came in at 1344 for a good reversal down, and then a strong reversal up at the 1458 time. So for more information on E-mini trading strategies and other markets I cover on a daily basis, I cover gold, crude oil, and the Euro USD. You may visit astroadvisor.com, and I have a list of different subscription options for you. Or you may email me or contact me. Be glad to answer any questions you have. And I want to thank you for your time today and look forward to hearing from you soon.